Appreciate everyone joining us. Thank you so much. This will take about 30 to 35 minutes, give or take. And I wanted to be able to introduce our CEOs, if we could. Shane and Laura Brady. We're excited to be able to have them on. They've got some special things that they'll be sharing with us here right at the beginning of this meeting. And so we appreciate them taking the time to be able to talk to us about some really important and critical things that have been taking place a little bit lately in VitaFi. And we'll hear from them. And later on, we'll hear a message from them as we close out the meeting as well. Shane and Laura, good morning and good evening to you. Welcome. We appreciate you being with us.
Well, thanks so much, Tyler. Really appreciate you as well, and welcome to all of our VitaFi entrepreneurs over in Europe. We are so excited for this meeting today. It's been something that Tyler and I have been discussing here for several weeks now, as we roll into 2026. And just like he mentioned, we have a lot of exciting things to share with you a little bit later in this webinar. But for Laura and I, it's just a pleasure to reconnect and to see familiar faces out there and familiar names. And we really appreciate you taking a few minutes just to connect again with us tonight.
That's right. So very grateful to be able to see you. I am so grateful also for the technology because thanks to that, we are having this amazing meeting. So good to see you all.
That's right. Well, to start things off, we do need to discuss a matter that perhaps isn't the most fun topic. Some of you might be aware that recently VitaFi had to suspend certain entrepreneur accounts. And I believe in transparency and just allowing everyone to know what's going on, et cetera. And also, it's a great opportunity just to review how your VitaFi business is protected by our policies and procedures. And so I'd just like to share my screen really quick. Let me make sure I share the right document. Good, there we go. And so many of you might be familiar with this document. It's our policies and procedures. It applies actually to everyone that signs up as a VitaFi entrepreneur. And there are many aspects of these policies and procedures that protect your business. And it's important for you to become familiar with this document. I just want to review really quickly the clause here on page 19, the conflict of interest. It's called the Non-Aggression Pact. Different than most companies within the industry, we actually allow people that are signed up with VitaFi as VitaFi entrepreneurs. You actually can sign up with other companies within our industry. As it says here, if VitaFi entrepreneurs so desire, they may participate in other multi-level marketing or network marketing companies with products different from VitaFi's. Nonetheless, the above, if an entrepreneur wishes to participate in another network marketing opportunity to avoid conflicts of interest and loyalty, he or she shall refrain from doing any of the following unauthorized recruiting activities. And it's very important that we all understand, once again, there are many companies in the industry that will not allow you to sign up in any other company. And if they find out that you're signed up in another company, et cetera, they will take aggressive action against you. Here at VitaFi, we're actually very inclusive, very open, and we do not have a problem with you signing up into another network marketing company. However, there are rules because in the end, we are in a community here in VitaFi, and it's very important for us to protect that community so that others that would like to build the business or share the VitaFi products can do so in a safe environment. And so as such, the following rules apply. And it's the first one, and I'm not going to go through everything, but I do want to just be clear. The first one mentions recruiting or attempting to recruit or sponsor VitaFi customers or entrepreneurs for other network marketing companies, either directly or through third parties during the term of the agreement, included but not limited to introducing or supporting the introduction of other network marketing companies to VitaFi customers or entrepreneurs, or to motivate VettaFi's customer or entrepreneur implicitly or explicitly to join other companies, as it is highly likely that there will be a conflict of interest if one entrepreneur operates two different network marketing businesses at the same time. The responsibility to determine if a person is or isn't a potential customer or entrepreneur of VettaFi before recruiting or sponsoring him or her in another network marketing company lies on the entrepreneur. Uh, that is a huge word salad, right? I mean, lots of fancy words, etc. But in the end, what it says is that you can be in another company. However, you cannot promote that company or products together with your VettaFi business. And if you do, then you lose your VettaFi entrepreneur privileges. Guys, this is not something that as a company that we look to punish. It's not something that we police very frequently or often, et cetera. We're not out there trying to catch people in inappropriate activities, et cetera. However, we do protect the environment here at VettaFi so that everyone can build the business in a healthy environment, an open environment, an inclusive environment, but where you don't have to worry about other VettaFi entrepreneurs trying to steal your customers or team members for another competing opportunity. And so we did recently have to take action, a suspension. We have multiple accounts that have been suspended just recently. It's not something that we enjoy doing, but we do it to protect your business and to protect the company. And so I just wanted to be upfront about that, about recent actions that you might have heard. Now, moving forward, I would like to talk about some things, very exciting things that we have going on here in VettaFi. You know, during the past, let's see, this is our 10th year. And so the past 9 years for VettaFi, it has been consistent expansion, global expansion, new market openings, et cetera, especially the past about 4 years have been 4 to 5 years, really. In 2021, we rolled into the English-speaking market in the US. 2022 and 2023, we started to roll into Europe. 2024 into Australia, New Zealand, and it's just been constant expansion, global expansion here for about the past 4 to 5 years. That's been an incredible experience. But as a company, we have been thinking global for a long time. And as we should, we all should think global. But I want to share something with you that Laura and I have been thinking about quite a bit. And yes, we should think global, but act globally. Locally, I'm sorry. Think globally, act locally. And I think that's something that as we've expanded as a company so aggressively and so fast during the past few years, we have thought globally. But I think we've forgotten to act locally and to make sure that we're taking care of each one of our markets individually, make sure that we reach out to our markets individually, we adapt, whether it's our product strategy, or even different promotions, et cetera, to the local markets, events, et cetera. And so 2026, as we rolled into this year, Tyler and I, and together with Laura and our marketing team, have been discussing how can we act locally. In Europe in particular, as I start to think about act locally, I can't help but to think about our trip to Prague back in 2024. That was an incredible trip. Incredible trip. It was an opportunity where we connected and we met incredible people. I love these pictures right here of people that are stalwarts within our company in Europe, together with Iwan and Annette, together with Bibi and Helle, Also with Jeanette Melgard, Hedy Tillmans, and with Betty Kodal. Each one of them they just form a part of our history in Europe. And those experiences and working together with them has just been so special. Uh, to this day, I think our relationships that we have all started there in Prague, on the streets of Prague. How romantic, right? Just walking the streets together in Prague. I mean, that city is just incredible. And you can't help but to fall in love with the city. But I think that experience as well bonded us as a company, as a community with Vitafy in Europe. And we're so grateful for each one of our leaders who are with us and have been with us this whole time. It's interesting. There's a movie here in the U.S. Maybe some of you guys have seen this movie. It's called The Blues Brothers. It was back in the 1970s and 80s, and so I might be showing my age because yeah, I've seen this movie. And the Blues Brothers, Jim Belushi, uh, he was a comedian back in the day in the U.S. and an actor, etc. Well, in the movie, they had a band, a blues band, and they started to have success, but then when the success crept in, uh, then there started to be some differences, and then they split up. Well, at one point in that movie, they decided to come back together. And the famous line from that movie is, "We're putting the band back together." That's kind of how I feel right now. I feel like in Europe, we're bringing the band back together. We're thinking locally. We're working together, corporate and leadership, as we move forward, and very excited about things to come. Each member of a band has a specific role. Some people have an incredible voice, other have incredible rhythm, other musical talents, instrumental talents, etc. Some are incredible at writing the music, writing the songs, and others are just flat out showmen that attract people to concerts, etc. Each member of the band has a different function, and it's the same way in our business. We all have different qualities. Some of those qualities we like, some we don't. Maybe some things are incredible and some others maybe not so much. But when the band is together, incredible music is played, and we all benefit from that. And I'm very excited about bringing elements of the band back together again in Europe. One of those members of the band that has been gone for a while and on his own, chose to leave Vitafy for a brief period, for a time, uh, is Patrick Powers. Patrick is somebody that I had the benefit of meeting on a cruise as we were floating in the Mediterranean back in 2023. And it was just an incredible cruise as we started off in Marseille, France, and then we went down into Italy and ended up all the way down in Sicily and Malta, and just an incredible cruise. Uh, I remember walking the streets, and this picture here was taken in Marseille, France. And it was the first stop on that cruise. That experience, just like Prague for many others, that experience as well, walking together with Patrick, I think cemented a relationship that has come full circle. Sometimes we make personal decisions at different times in our life. And about a year and a half ago, Patrick made the decision to step away from Vitafy. And at that time, when he did so, we respected that. And he left the company. And he lost a lot while he was gone. He'll be the first one to say that to you and admit that. But by maintaining that credibility with us, recently Patrick came back and touched base with me. And valuing that relationship that we built years ago, and valuing as well the fact that he stepped away on his own from our company, then we have we are very excited to welcome Patrick back. We shared an announcement just a few days ago about that, and we would like to give Patrick a few moments here as well to share a little bit about his decision to come back into Vitify. Patrick was the first diamond in Europe. He is a visionary market opening leader. He's the reason why we're in Europe. He took the business into Europe, the shipping from the US and getting product over there, et cetera. And he is definitely a leading industry mind and trainer. Anyone that's participated in his trainings knows what I'm talking about. And so we would love to give Patrick a few minutes to share a little bit about why you decided to come back into
Yes.
Vita.
Hey, folks.
Patrick,
I,
welcome.
I couldn't find my own sunglasses, so I have to borrow my wife's. And I know it's not the same, but we're putting the band together.
That's right.
Teamwork.
That's right. Teamwork. Getting the band back together. Patrick, thanks so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And it really is so amazing to be back. I just really miss the family feeling, the spirit. And, this is the only network marketing company that I've been with where after leaving it, I have continued to take the products practically every single day. And, it still works. And sometimes I still need it literally to sleep. Sometimes if I wake up in the middle of the night, I've forgotten to take the drops. I take the drops and I go to sleep within 15 minutes. They just flat out work. And in the time that I've been away, I've, this is just who I am in terms of, I love doing this type of business because it makes such a huge difference for people on so many levels. It's not just about income. It's about the camaraderie, the family, the personal development that comes via this. Now, and like this industry transformed me. I've been unbelievably shy. When I grew up, I was extremely overweight and I got bullied a lot, like quite violently sometimes. And so I grew up and kind of hated people and was afraid of people. Now, this industry has helped me overcome it. It's helped me become a speaker. It's helped me become a speaker trainer. I love helping people overcome the fear of public speaking and tap into the power that there is in being a public speaker and being able to express yourself with clarity. This is what this industry has given me. There's lots of choices out there. Oh, and by the way, not many people know this, but I started my very first business, not in network marketing, but as a holistic practitioner. That's where I found the passion for supplementation. And I've tested hundreds and hundreds, and especially the last year, I've tested so many different things and really got into what nowadays they call biohacking. And I'm still yet to find a single product that has so much effect on so many different situations, so many different people, as our product. Maybe it exists, who knows? But I haven't found it, and I've tested, and I'm practically every single day on YouTube learning about biohacking, learning about more about the body, and so on and so on, and what we need. So, and that's always been the driver for me in network marketing. Yes, it's a fantastic business model that we have, but for me, it has to be led by a product that really delivers a difference. So I'm super psyched to be back. And also I'm back because I started to look into what's happening in Vitify, and I believe that we actually in a better situation now in a direction that we are going in than we've been. And I know there's some very exciting things. I didn't know about this when I started to explore the idea, but there's some very exciting things around the corner coming that I believe will really put us on the map and take us to the next level. So that's basically it. I mean, anybody who needs help, reach out. I love coaching people. I love building teams. And I want to say thanks to everyone who's continued to share the vision and share the products. It's amazing to be back. Just one final thing is I will be doing lots of trainings, and I'll be doing recorded trainings, systems. We will have a system. This is one of the things I'm really excited about. We will have a system that will be one of the most comprehensive and systematic systems, if you will, in the industry. I have for 37 years now been in the industry, and I've studied with some of the best. And it's kind of a mindset, I like creating systems. And it was also probably because I wasn't that good at the business. I was extremely shy. I was just not that kind of charismatic, salesy kind of type that just go out there and sign the whole world up. Even when I built my first successful network marketing business, which was Manatech, I was still very shy, and afraid of people. And I only signed up 12 people, but we built it into 10,000 in 2 years because of great systems. So I'm really excited that Shane has said that, hey, you go in and create the training systems in the back office, and with Ryan, because Ryan and me work extremely well together, and he is an unbelievable leader. Like, he really just knows his stuff, and he's inspiring. He's just tirelessly working with us. He has the values that I believe that we really need, that we should be standing for, and which are long-lasting values as well, because that is super, super duper important in a network marketing company. So, just say lots of great stuff are coming around the corner with training systems, new technology, and new other things that I'm not sure I'm allowed to share. So I'm not going to say anything more.
Well, Patrick,
But that's
thank
it for
you.
me.
We are so glad, so happy to have you back. Thank you for taking the time to be with us and to share some of those things with us. Really excited to see what's coming as we move forward, as you talked about, with the different systems and the trainings and the comprehensive systems that you'll be putting into place. And it'll be really fun to be able to watch all of that and see all of that. We'll be talking about your trainings here in just a couple of moments. But you mentioned Ryan, and I want to be able to bring on Ryan Stokes, have a chance to be able to hear from him. Global founder, market leader, first in the United States. From an English speaking standpoint, and Diamond, of course, and we appreciate him. He's a big fan of Nebraska Cornhuskers, as you can see with his hat there. He wears it proudly, absolutely. And I love the fact that he and Patrick and Ryan with so many teams up so well with so many individuals to be able to help them to succeed and to be everything that they can be. I want to give a couple moments for you, Ryan, to be able to share some thoughts with us. Thank you for being with us.
Hey, GBR, baby, go Big Red. So it's game day. That's why I've got it on. And so, hey, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to have Patrick back. I'm excited I just enjoy working with people that want to be doing what I'm doing, right? And so, I think about the team the team I root for, but all the teams I've coached is because I just want to be a good teammate. That's it. I want to be a good teammate. I don't want to be the leader that everyone says, oh, you're so smart. You're so this. No. I don't want that. I have no desire to be someone that is a guru or anything like that. But what I do care about is I want to be a good teammate to you guys. I want to be a good teammate to the Vidify community. And I want to see people win at a level that they've never won at. And I believe that supporting you, meeting your needs, championing you, locking arms with you, celebrating you, all those things go into that. But I believe doing it with people that want to be here makes us the most successful, right? The people want to share, want to do that. And so that's why I'm here right now. Here today is I'm here to support Vidify and Patrick and Iwan and all those people, but I'm here to say, hey, I just want to lock arms with you and run. It's no fun to do anything alone. It's no fun just to, hey, there is a lot of respect for those people that can just grind and go. And I want that characteristic in me and in each one of you. But I know that we're better together. We're just a better community when we do things together. And I know that the partnership I have with Patrick and with Iwan and with Dr. J and those other guys that I've locked arms with, and I said a bunch of guys' names. There's ladies out there. Love Rowe, we've been working together a lot lately, and just Tanya and a couple others. But I love supporting you, and that's what I want to do. I really want to be in a position that, hey, if you need training, we're gonna train, whatever it is. I do believe there's one skill that all of us need to really work on, and that's recruiting, me included. We all need to be better recruiters. If you want your network marketing business to grow, I don't care where you're at. I don't care what you're doing. You can be selling socks, right? You've got to be a great recruiter. You've got to get that out there. And so I believe that's a skill we're going to train on. Not believe, I know we're going to train on recruiting, how to do that with social media and belly to belly. I don't want you to just be a social recruiter. Is that great? Can you get to more people that way? Yeah, but I think there's the connection in the relationship as we grow together and as you grow your team is that connection one-on-one, right? So we want to be great recruiters, but whatever those other needs are, we want to meet those, right? And if in person, online, Zoom trainings are what you want, great. If you want us to go through some of the skills that different people have inside the community and let them train on that, and we post those videos, great. There's a void, and we're going to do our very best to fill that void again, like we did when we first launched. I remember when I launched, when we launched Vitify, how I spent so much time on the phone, not just recruiting, but helping others recruit and telling my story and telling other people's stories because we didn't have that. We got going so quick, like I don't have much of a story, but this is what I've heard. This is what I saw, right? And so we got really good at just telling stories. And I believe that's where we're at again. We're going to recruit like crazy. There's going to be some monster people that come in that far surpass anything I do. And if you're a dad or a mom, that's all you want, right? For your kids is them to go and do greater things than you've done. Well, that's kind of the way I look at Vitify is I just want people that come in and you go and do greater things than I've ever done and teach me. Like I'm a teacher, I'm a lifelong learner, and I think that's something that will always be in me. But I want to see you recruit, you win, and I want to see those people come in and champion them and go. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm doing. You're going to see me at different points in times. I'll hop on any Zoom that you want me to. I only speak English and country, so I can do English or I can do the country version of English, but I can't do anything else. So if you need me to share my story, I'm going to need a translator for anyone that doesn't speak English. But I will do that. I will share and. We're going to create some memories. We're going to create some stories, and we're going to have some fun. So that's what I got for you, Tyler.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ryan. Appreciate you taking the time. He's everyone's upline, and everybody has an opportunity to be able to work with him. I love the fact that he's so willing to be able to work with everybody, regardless of the language, even though he speaks country. He speaks really good country, by the way. I've heard him speak it before. And just the camaraderie that he's developed, the community that he wants to see happen and continues to perpetuate as we go along, and just really appreciate him and all that he does. So, okay, we want to shift gears just a little bit, give a chance for Shane to be able to load something up here. But we've got some really special things that we'll be talking about and coming up. We've got Dr. Fernandez that we'll be introducing here in just a couple of minutes. So many of you know who he is and what he's done, and we've got something special coming up here on the 19th. But before that, we have him show and talk. Shane's going to share with us a little video that recently came out that there's been quite a big response to. So Shane, I'm going to go ahead and turn that over to you.
Thanks so much, Tyler. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to share my screen here. And first of all, this is just a plug for our Vitify entrepreneur community. I assume that all of you are already in this community. If you're not, make sure you are, and make sure your team members get in there as well. Very important to stay plugged in. I mean, that's part of just being a part of the community. I do want to scroll down here, some incredible videos. I love this video by Dr. Gabet. You're going to see a lot more videos in English coming from Dr. Gabet and Dr. Fernandez that will support your business. Of course, we've got Vicky out here as well. I'm able to share different messages as well. We've got lots of things going on, but I wanted to share in particular, where is it? Here it is, this video by Dr. Fernandez. This is a cool, really cool video. Not sure if many of you guys have seen this one, but I just love it. I love how Dr. Fernandez shares the product, shares just the basics about BioMS. And it's just a cool video to share out there with your contacts. And so I wanted to just
Hello,
share
this
this
is Dr. Cesar Fernandez, a member of the scientific board at Vitify Global. Today, I want to share some very important information with you. Over the last 30 years in the fields of clinical nutrition, as well as in the areas of stem cell research and storage, we have come to realize through extensive experience and observation that the nutritional supplement industry, as it currently stands, is not delivering everything that it truly has the potential to provide. And this is primarily due to one essential and fundamental problem that continues to persist. It's not what you take, it's what you manage to absorb. And that's where BioMS nanotechnology, patented for Vitify Global, has allowed us to reach those fat-based lipid elements that have that absorption issue. And there, well, the curcumin isn't lost. Curcumin, which comes from turmeric root, an ancient plant used for many years, has that absorption problem. In fact, only 2 to 5% at most manages to penetrate the intestinal barrier and reach your blood and tissues. What's the situation there? The situation is that since this absorption doesn't happen and it's quickly eliminated by liver metabolism in 1 or 2 hours, it doesn't achieve all those benefits. And that's where BioMS nanotechnology, which stands for solubilized micellar biotechnology, gives us a series of incredible functions: an advanced delivery system, greater effectiveness. Extraction with this nanotechnology and micellization provides a molecule like the one you see here with a lipid center containing nanocurcumin and also vitamin D3 with nanotechnology. And it's surrounded by microscopic micelles that allow for hydrophilic rather than lipophilic absorption. So, what does it mean? This has significant relevance because it becomes a disruptive element. Disruptive in the supplement industry. This guarantees us up to 277 times more absorption of this nutritional supplement, which allows a person to quickly start feeling health and well-being, improvement at a cellular level, at an absorption level. And all this translates into a person satisfied with the results, a person who manages to get all the benefits that this supplement is offering us. All this information I just gave you, well, it was provided to us by our virtual assistant, Vicky. I invite you to ask Vicky, our Vitify virtual assistant, custom made just for you. Tell her BioMS nanotechnology. Ask her what it's for, how it works, and why it's important. And she'll give you all the details I just shared with you. Take advantage of this information and share it with everyone, and get the results that Vitify's nanotechnology offers you. See you later.
What do you guys think? Isn't that cool? Awesome video done by Dr. Fernandez. And we've also used translation technology to help in that as well. I will say that right here, you can share the video. All you have to do is click right here and share that video with your contacts. And so it's a great way. If you're in the community, you'll see these videos. Make sure you click on them and then share them. From here, you can't share, but if you click,
Hello.
then you can share from right here by clicking on that. And then you can share with all of your friends and contacts in Facebook. And so I just love this video, Tyler. And I think it's a cool tool that he's, and this isn't the first, or I'm sorry, this isn't the last one. You're going to see multiple videos coming out here in the coming days, weeks, etc., about our products, about inflammation and other things. And I hear that we've got Dr. Fernandez on this call. Is that right, Tyler?
We do. He's somewhere here. Dr. Fernandez, appreciate you taking the time to be with us today. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that video with us, Shane and Laura. That's awesome. We love that. We are looking forward to so many more videos concerning that, and it's excellent work. So thank you. There he is. There's the man right there. We look forward to hearing from you. I know you're going to share a few things with us, and as you do, we've got a special, and I'll share this graphic here in just a couple of minutes after you're done, Dr. Fernandez. But on February 19th, right, we'll be doing a wellness day with you again. We just had one not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and it was very well received. On February 19th, we'll be having another one. Like I said, I'll share that graphic. But I want to turn some time over to you. You got some fun things to be able to talk about. Dr. Fernandez, welcome.
Hello, Tyler. Hello, Shane. And hello, Laura, also, our CEOs. And I'm very happy and I'm also amazed and surprised for having Kyle and Patrick with us. These couple of people are legends. When I stepped in to Beatify 2 years ago, sort of, I heard a lot about you. I heard a lot about your achievements. I heard a lot of your how wise you were, how effective you were, and now you're coming back. This is not a coincidence. We are very happy to have you back, and it's not common for people in this industry to get out of a company and step back in. It's not common at all, but I'm very, very happy to have you here, and all our teams are going to achieve great, great results because you're here again. So uh, I'm going to talk about today about if we, just a couple of things, couple of minutes. If we can measure inflammation, there's a question, floating around. Can we measure inflammation with a laboratory test? The answer is yes. The CRP, the C-reactive protein, is it's a protein that is produced and it's released by the liver to the bloodstream when inflammatory processes walks in. So what happens is there's two types: CRP, which is the standard one, and the other one is HSCRP, which is high sensitive CRP. Okay, what's important about this is we need to understand that if we are under 10 milligrams per liter, we are normal. Okay, we are normal, but above 10, things start getting worse, especially not in acute inflammation, which is very, very normal in a lot of cases, infections and things like that. But when we are involved in a chronic state, a low degree chronic state of inflammation, we need to focus what can we do about that. So we need to understand this is a science, not in acute inflammation, in chronic inflammation, in joint pain, in persistent fatigue, a lack of concentration, brain fog, and a lot of symptoms that we normalize, but it doesn't have nothing like normal. The digestive problems, for example, like inflammation in our bowel, we need to understand this is not normal. We also have a lot of non-specific symptoms that, like abdominal pain, to mention one, lack of appetite, weight loss. We struggle with weight loss with no apparent causes. So I talked to you about the CRP test. Why? Because coming up, we are going to have in March a 90-day campaign, a 90-day challenge. It's going to be focusing on regulate the CRP on people, customers, and also associates. And we're going to have a money back guarantee, as I understand, Shane, and we could measure it just by suggesting a test. Suggesting this test, we could put this in Vicky, our virtual assistant, as the lab test in a photograph, and we could put it in Vicky, our virtual assistant, and then Vicky's gonna take it and do all the performance. Okay, she's gonna tell you how it is, where are you struggling, what you need to do, all the suggestions that people needs to understand, and it's gonna come from our AI, your personalized AI assistant. It's custom made for you, only in Beatify, and also talking about the 19th, the February 19th, the topic is going to be, it's not emotional weakness. It's brain inflammation due to stress. That's not going to be the topic of the 19th, okay? We're going to understand that nanocurcumin tech, one of the very, very few that goes through, that penetrates the BBB, the blood-brain barrier, and gave us a hope to handle this global problem. So these are the two topics that I wanted to talk to you today. We're going to be together the February the 19th, and also stay tuned because in March, we're going to release this amazing campaign, this amazing opportunity for you to get with customers and get also with associates to tell them, why don't you perform your PCR and get to know where you are right now and where you're going to be in the next 90 days. Measured, you're going to have something that is measurable, and you're going to have something that is going to be on a test, on a desk. So you could have more impact when you talk to people. It's not going to be only a testimonial, but it's going to be medicine based on evidence. Okay, that's the new wave right now, medicine based on evidence, and we're going to be there, and we're going to have our virtual assistant, and we're going to be hitting it hard to get to where we want to go with Beautify globally. Thank you. Thank you for the time, and see you there the 19th.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, Dr. Fernandez. Yes, here's the graphic for that. We'll be sharing some more information about this, and we're getting this out to everyone so that everybody has a chance to be able to see this graphic and share it as well. Thursday, February 19th at 7 p.m. CET, you'll hear from Dr. Fernandez on our Wellness Day, and looking forward to that. Thank you, Dr. Fernandez, for taking the time. It's interesting as we talk about this 90-day challenge about inflammation. We've been doing a lot of research on this, and so many different types of foods create or cause inflammation. Even specific activities cause inflammation. But there are foods and specific activities that help to reduce inflammation. So as we talk about Nanify and Curcumin Plus during this 90-day and what it does, obviously everyone knows what it does to help reduce inflammation. We'll also be sharing some additional insights as well on some things that will help to reduce that. So it'll be a fun 90-day challenge. I'm looking forward to it. That begins in March, and we'll be sharing more details about that as we go along. So great. Looking forward to that. Now, here's something that many of you there in Denmark are looking forward to. We are in the final stages of our product approval for Nanify as well as for Curcumin Plus. And I've been given authorization from Shane to be able to share this with you. So I'm not going maverick here on anyone. But we're in the final stages of this being approved, completed, done, so that you've got your labels. I know I get asked this an awful lot about this. I know that there's many people from Denmark on here that are very interested in this, and we can't wait for these labels to be done, so that you can feel confident in knowing that everything is completely and totally registered there in Denmark as well as Sweden, and with these labels being completed as well, and more details to follow with this. Can't have one of these meetings without promoting Croatia, our CVV event coming up here in May 22nd through the 24th. It'll be a long weekend, as Iwan likes to call it. 3 different ways to qualify for this. The qualification period is coming up to a close, but it's from October 1st through March 31st. Anybody that qualifies as a new Fast Track Pro qualifies for this event. Anybody that reaches senior 3 times during this period from October through March 31st qualifies for the event. Anybody that reaches master 3 times, of course, qualifies and gets your own room for that. But I wanted to be able to plug this a little bit. We are keeping track. We're excited about those that have qualified already or getting close to qualifying. And in the coming days, we'll be sharing that information with everyone on who's qualified and who's very close to qualifying for this. So we've got this month and the next month to be able to qualify for this CVV event that we have. Dr. Fernandez did a great job promoting Vicky, our virtual assistant that we have. And we've done a lot of different things since we launched her on January 5th about Vicky. I got to tell you, I've seen some of these things that I wish that I could share with you right now, but coming up here in the next couple of weeks in March, there will be some things that will literally change your business and the way that you view your business, the way that you work your business, because of what Vicky will be able to do for you. These are the 4 basic things that you can see here that she does right now. Hopefully many of you, if not all of you, have had a chance to really go through this and contact Vicky. And here's her number, by the way, and ask some specific questions. And she's intuitive. She's learning and she's getting better and better and sharing more and more. And it's really fun to be able to get on and ask her, and she's fast. Boy, initially it took, a little bit of time for Vicky to be able to answer, but AI moves so quickly, and so does Vicky. And so we've been able to get this to a point where she's answering within 5 to 10 seconds, most questions, and sharing videos and content and information, and answering questions and presentations and those kinds of things. So we're excited about what's happening with Vicky, and we encourage you to be able to jump on and ask
Tyler.
some questions. Yeah, Shane.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. We can only see the Wellness Day slide. So
Oh,
I think you're trying to share other slides. Is that right?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
it's not
not sure
working.
why it's stuck on that one, but it's a beautiful slide. But
Well,
I
that's
thought you
great.
wanted to share
That's
some.
fantastic. Let's see if I can share. Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate everybody's like, what's going on, Tyler? What are you doing? Can you see this one?
Yes.
Okay, this is the label that I was talking about for Danish or for Denmark. So
Nice.
I'll just kind of share it from this perspective. Obviously, if I push play, it kind of it isolates it. But here's the label for Denmark, and we're excited about this coming out. Now, this is for Nanofy. We've got one for Curcumin Plus, but I just wanted to show this one to you for Nanofy. Um, and then Croatia, I talked a lot about this just a minute ago. And your three different ways to be able to qualify. Again, the qualification period is from October 1st through March 31st. And so these are your three different ways to be able to qualify. We look forward to so many individuals being there for this really incredible weekend. Vicky, as I mentioned, Dr. Fernandez, he plugged Vicky and talked a lot about her, the four different things that Vicky can do for you for right now. And this is how you're able to reach out to Vicky. Take a picture of that QR code, or there's the number. It hasn't changed. We thought that it might change at one point, but the number for Vicky has not changed. It won't change either. And she's fast. She answers a lot of great questions for you. So I think I'm caught up to where I was. All right,
Yes.
good. We've got a promotion this month. And I'm going to turn this over to Shane and Laura here in just a couple of minutes, but we've got a really exciting pricing promotion for the next couple of weeks. Back to 2024 pricing before the price increase for the rest of February, both for retail and for entrepreneur pricing. So the Nanofy is 25 euros, Curcumin Plus 30 euros. Just a couple of examples. A kit 250 is 290 euros. A 3-month BioMS pack, 359 euros. So the pricing that we had from before, we're going to be doing for the rest of this month. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see what the response is. We hope the promotion goes really well, and we're looking forward to seeing how you react to this. Honestly, so this is going to be pretty exciting. Danish trainings. Patrick mentioned in the comments, in the chat just a little bit ago, about Danish trainings that are taking place Wednesdays at 7 p.m. CET. And he'll be going through a lot of those as we'll be creating the different systems. We encourage you to look at the YouTube videos that Patrick will be creating. We encourage you to take a look at World Changers as well. I know that Ryan's got a lot of videos on there. There's a lot of content, a lot of really great information, and we encourage everyone to take a look at that as you go along. But we're looking forward to those Danish trainings. And Iwan, I can't forget Iwan and Elfride as well. Iwan will be going to Suriname here in the next about probably 10 days or so. And he's got a big meeting on the 6th of March. And we're really looking forward to all of that. There's going to be a lot of people there, but I wanted to promote this and share this out there. That's going to be taking place there in Suriname on the 6th of March with Iwan Yorks as he travels out there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn the rest of the time over to Shane and Laura as you share a couple different things as we wind up with this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I am so grateful to be able to hear about the leadership we have, because that showed me, first, to be humble, second, to be valiant, and third, to continue. So that is an attitude, and the good attitude, help you to have a good altitude. So having that type of leadership, I am ready for. So thank you so much, because this shows by example, and that is the reason how we can have a great leadership and we can think globally. And for sure, it will be enabled to have a good impact in everyone, because we take the decision to be architects of generations. And that's amazed and blow my mind. So thank you so much to be able to choose the good leadership.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
That's right. We appreciate you, and we thank you for connecting on today. That's going to be our mantra moving forward, to think globally, but act locally. And we're very excited to support the European market as you deserve. And you will see more translation coming out. You will see more videos locally for you. You'll also see more trainings, local trainings, and sometimes in your own language. And so we're very excited to work together as we improve every day and better support your business there locally in Europe. Thanks so much for connecting on today. This is the first of many future market meetings, European market meetings that we'll be holding. In the past, we would hold global meetings. And so we would have people connecting on from Europe, from the US, from Australia, etc. But by doing that, we never reacted to the local needs. And we didn't have it in the right times either. And so we're very excited to do meetings in your time that works best for you and for your people. Thanks so much for connecting on today. And we hope to see you in our next meeting. We do have, just as Tyler mentioned, we have our kickoff call coming up on the 2nd, Monday, March 2nd. So make sure that you're on that call. And then from there, we've got trainings and everything. So excited about, I don't know if you saw, but Patrick actually put in there that he's going to be doing Danish trainings as well. So that will be local, obviously, once again, localizing for the local market there in Denmark. So very excited about things to come. Thanks again, everyone, for connecting on. Thank you, Patrick, Ryan,
Thank you,
Dr.
Ryan.
Fernandez, for your
Yes,
messages.
Dr. Fernandez.
And we look forward to seeing everyone very soon. Thanks again.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.